will be Jimia, to me turn it to Diana. What is wrong with you?
I am sending this to the tourism ministry. The tourism ministry needs to do something about that video, some pictures circulating on social media. In respect to that nonsense those two people came and do here.
Ain't ever since your South African gay couples live any rule, ever in a Ghana Black Star Square, Independence Square, na a honor. Ome film one every pictures, videos, ever crime on so a yedim go say Emma Ghana no. Anyone me no Ghana for air train pass or mumra me casa. So for tie, we can't make natural. Tie, we can't make natural. Tie, we can't make natural. Prophet Dr. Kofi Oduro, any of us Ralph the fellow Ghanaians. Now at this moment, Ralph. Any Prophet Kofi Oduro Abekasa. The only thing say in fact, is here there, it didn't know, and switch every Black Star Square, now better than Black Trumu Trumu Square. Hi, Penyah Block Media. Best was said in him. Over like if you do not have my boss subscribe button, somebody click the notification and connect the latest updates. Now back to the wide area of my ever comment section. So Baswa. That's the video for so NB Ashley. And then came Michemo about a week ago. And I said, social media Montana so dear. You know the pictures be air trended. Didn't a live any rule. South African gay couples as omoye gay promoters promote gay everywhere for now. But as almost a brand influencers as this media and also the film one na yes I say omoye gay gay ya gay money I say gay money akono and then we say live any rule abepi Ghana Independence Square a honor and it's your pictures any videos I say any one kono ba yo mba akra umko botanical gardens now Kohonomo. There's a many places in Accra. Ghana for excursion. But we tell you now, promote LGBTQ plus. Ghana had if you say, you post me, post only can you I say about a month ago, no Ghana Parliament. I say Adam Rabbi badges ever ban say LGBT activists. Ghana had the Rabbi eba on that issue, no, and Upper Ghana has said, Omo LGBTQ, activists na omo slow no. Omo ebe true omo support to those people. So when say there be any the fight against Ghana government, they are in this fight together with them. What I say, it's omo true support to them. And also make another post. Omo just Kwame Nkrumah dina hanom declare freedom for Ghana. It almost omo dina ha to Ghana flag. Declare freedom for queer Ghanaians. Just omo best omo true no. Omo declare freedom for those people. And on this particular video, bye.
In our previous videos, you saw us showing Ghana love, and today we're taking you to two of the most important and most emotional locations on the strip. The first one is Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. This is where Ghana's very first president stood in 1957 and declared the country's independence, making it the first sub-Saharan African country to break free from colonial rule. Kwame Nkrumah believed that true freedom wasn't just political, it needed to be economic, cultural, and for every African everywhere. And that's why we are here, to remind the world that queer freedom is African freedom too. There's power in standing here, on the same ground where liberation was declared, and today we stand for the freedom of queer people across the continent, because love needs no permission and no one should fight for the right to exist. Next up, as a fort, and honestly, this one was heavy. The fort was once a holding site for enslaved Africans. People were kept here in cramped dark dungeons before being shipped across the Atlantic, and after the slave trade ended, it became a prison under the British rule. Today it stands as a reminder of the people who were oppressed and erased for who they were, and in many ways, the fight still exists, just in a different form. So for us, showing up here as an openly queer couple, claiming space where people were once punished for existing, it was rebellious, it was necessary, and it was a small act of defiance in honor of everyone who came before us. This trip hasn't been easy. There were moments we felt unsafe, moments we felt unwanted, but we also felt seen and proud and grateful. Being queer in Africa comes with a different kind of weight, but it also comes with so much power. And on this trip, we used that power to love bomb every space we stepped in, to claim joy where it wasn't expected, and to leave traces of queer love where it's so often erased. We came here to show Ghana love, and in return, it taught us about resilience, about history, and about the quiet rebellion that comes with simply existing as yourself. This might be the end of the trip, but it's not the end of the work. No pride for some of us without liberation for all of us. Hashtag so Ghana love. Our previous post, you saw that we landed in Ghana to sow Ghana love, to stand with the queer community and to love bomb this country with every ounce of who we are. Today's mission is to love bomb Black Star Square. This place is absolutely stunning, a landmark filled with history and meaning. Star Square was built when Ghana gained independence from British rule in 1957. It stands as a powerful symbol of hope, freedom and African strength. It's exactly why we had to be here, because love and freedom aren't privileges, they are rights, and every LGBTQIA+ person deserves both. But to be honest, this was the hardest shoot yet. The tension in the air was so real, security everywhere, watching us closely. We were warned not to be too touchy, people staring at us, the energy was heavy. And what stood out the most was looking up and seeing the words freedom and justice engraved on the building, while knowing not everyone in this country gets to experience that. In the background of our photos, a beautiful straight couple was freely taking their wedding pictures, openly celebrating their love, and it hit us. Something so simple, yet something so impossible for so many queer people here. We didn't come here to play it safe. The tension was real, but so was our purpose, to meet hate with love, and to take up space, and to remind Ghana's queer community that they are seen, they are loved, and they are never alone. Stay tuned to our socials to see what happens next as we continue to show Ghana queer love. Today we took our mission to Aburi Botanical Gardens, a stunning peaceful space with giant trees and open lawns. But even in a place like this, being a queer couple comes with risk. There were families around, people everywhere. In every move we made, we were watching who was watching us. But we didn't come here to stay quiet. We found this open patch of grass called the Love Lawn. And in a country where queer people aren't safe to hold hands, we decided to lay down together in the open. Our hearts were racing, and we knew people could see. But some things are bigger than fear. We were then asked by these local ladies to take a photo. After all the tension, that moment hit different. It reminded us why we are here. We even ended up behind the bride stand, flipping meat with a stranger, and for a moment it just felt human. Next, the market. Chaotic, loud, faces everywhere. Foreigners stands out. Queer foreigners, even worse. We felt it in every glance, and for the first time on this mission, we felt like love could get us hurt. But we didn't stop. We bought fruit, laughed louder than we probably should have, because even here, queer love exists. We're not heroes, we're not activists. We're just two people risking everything to remind Ghana's queer community that they met.
Nipa bakwa Ghana fo nyina twen se omra mekasa. Prophet Kofi Oduro and Ralph the fellow Ghanaian, because we all saw how Prophet Kofi Oduro was so loud in 2024 going down also. In 2024 down also, you how Prophet is here loud. Say I'll say this na ebeye rising in the public interest. Now you know how we see ebe shared opinion on that, especially the issue of Galamsey any other day. And of Ralph the fellow Ghanaians you know. I say you know. The issue of Galamsey, there's an Udimut and the fight against Galamsey, Udimut and my say, as young guy, I was just obeying my gun, and see all my positions, and say, my concern, obey on my issue. I don't better for your trains and conformity on my candidate. Now, Ralph the Philoghanese, Abacassa. Now, Ralph Etra said, oh, I dear see dear. In fact, I was a Ghana penny for 8 million because there were Ghana embassy, ever Honomo. Anna Ghana house, there was South Africa embassy, I think they were your embassy, ever. It was just say, I was say yetimi some calculation you make some cost. Now no yetimi chum punish room. Now Ralph just I do a partner person there. Ghana, you need Independence Square, you need Black Star Square, you were Black Trumu Trumu Square.
This is the exact place, yeah? I mean, I am using this word because of what they did. And I know they did this thing on purpose, yeah? I don't have any problem with whoever and whatever they want to do with their life. You choose to do whatever you want to do with your life and that's it. But they come in here using this particular emblem to do whatever nonsense they did, yeah? Giving people opportunity to say whatever thing they want to say. I am sending this to the tourism ministry. The tourism ministry needs to do something about that video, some pictures circulating on social media. In respect to that nonsense those two people came and do here. Like I said, do you think those people will get up, go to the White House or go to New Jersey, go and stand at the Liberty symbol and do that thing? No. Why here in Ghana? Why here? You people can live your lives and do whatever you want to do. Nobody cares about it. For me, I don't have any problem with it. We work with gays people, we play with them, we dine with them. I don't have any problem with gays. That is your life. But you need to respect people. You need to respect countries. This is a country. This This is a country, and you people think you can come here and do whatever you want to do. But I don't blame you people. I blame the people working here. I blame those working here, because if those people can come here, do whatever, and they can call them to attention. Maybe if they were doing their work diligently, they could have also called them to order that, hey, you people don't do this here. I know people come here, fly drones, and they stop them. Why do they allow them to come and do this here? This is a country on its own. Recently, when the president was launching Bright Star Experience, it was here that they did it. Why would we allow people to come here and disrespect our country? Why? And everybody is happy about this. And instead of us to condemn whatever those people did, we are even turning it to be political. And I buy or say, pay whatever. And now, no, this is stupidity. It is our country. It is our image. Now, I want you to log in your Google. Yeah? Log in on Google. Independence Square, Keys. And see what the pictures that will pop up. And these people has caused an atrocity, a disrespect to our country. And something needs to be done about it. The tourism ministry should make sure that whatever they will do to cramp down those pictures, they do it. And those people, I know they are still wallowing in Ghana. See, okay, you let me keep that one. Let me keep that one. But see, yeah, you people, you can live your life just as much as you don't want to be disrespected by anybody. Yeah? Just as much as the LGBT community don't want to be disrespected, don't want to be discriminated. Whatever you are also doing against somebody, you should also respect it. You should also respect it. I know there are still cool, respected, you know, queers and gays and whatever out there. Go to America, go to, you know, these people are so respected that they really respect themselves. They try to keep their boundaries. They don't step boundaries. Why would you? What is the meaning? And you people know why you did that video and why you took that videos here. But you know, like I said, you are still in the country. You are still in the country, and you should be careful. Very, very careful. When it comes to this flag, when it comes to countries, you people should be careful. But this is the image of the people. This is the pride of the people. You people like, yo. Community security for the this nonsense must stop. Some way must stop. Now we allow anybody. Look at the tourists here. Look at the people coming in. That people think they can walk in, disrespect the country, and go freely. This is a disrespect to our flag. This is a disrespect to our country. This is a disrespect to our ancestors. Who made sure this will be put down here? And the tourism ministry are still calling on you to do something about this. So when you were doing that nonsense, the people working here, nobody saw it.
Now, Prophet Kofi Oduro Ralph by sorry, ne. Also, man for air train pa. Tie, me kenya me abiachiro. Na man for air train. Now, Prophet Eba no so. Ade si de. Since as Ghana a be free country. Obi aye do pe eba ne say, ye no ne say sa na 2022 no. Sa na McMill Esopa Ghana at the Independence Square, the Jubilee House, the seat of the president. Odibedi agrobe ebe shoot video say Ghana no. Abayefo. So for a trace ye leave any rule no. E was here timiko chiwo we should arrest them.
Turn it into my language. Yeah, he said, me amene unyami bieni ho ekame ho. Mina mi kum. Me mankwa. Mi pra me sa. Na di obeji free mensemuni ho. Onunya me kura wo a system wa obi jimia opuno. Obi jimia utimi prano. Obi jimia utimi taneto. Diana, what is wrong with you? And I'm not talking to parliament to make some nice discourse. Mr. Speaker, no, these boys must be arrested. These boys must be prosecuted. Their last 2 years, as I say, another, Kushini boy of America came to the Jubilee House and desecrated the Jubilee House. stood in front of the coat of arms. Akwa we bisane say oti America wako White House dana. Asiamaya yenwene na yedi nipa baha. They came to shoot a music video at the seat of government. I want to tell His Excellency the President, Parliament is bringing another application of the anti-LBGT bill. Your Excellency, it's your turn now to sign the bill. It's your turn now, Your Excellency. Put your hand and your signature. Let gay be a crime in Ghana. Ubifa will be Trumu Onensa Wembeda. Ubifa will be Trumu Onensa Wembeda. When you arrive in Malaysia at the airport, there are a set of rules printed big, and they tell you, Bema fa Bema, yeah. You still, we cut off your hand. You go to people's territory, you trespass, we cut off your leg. Do you understand these rules? If you say no, they get you an interpreter. If they ask the question, do you understand the rules? You said no, they put you back on the plane and ship you back to where you're coming from. You are not even allowed entry. Ghana, you free. China, Fukuta, Ghana passport. Ghana card. I don't get it. Where our system? Something is wrong. What is wrong with us? Yeah? What is wrong with and all that? When we come to church, it is not only heaven I'm teaching you. Deny yourself. I'm showing the way of salvation. Kristo no nkwaje kwan a onisi abonten a enye yie otobo legu abonten enye yie owia ni nua enye yie obokro no enye yie odia dance kurumu enye yie. This is why it's an indictment for everybody on the pulpit. Yeah, what Ghanaska, Omo Mema Omo Ghana appointment no Ome Diska Kidikina altar so preaching. It's an indictment on the church. Yes, was suffer a yenimguasia de maye. Say ye won prophet, you imagine a bokro no, we no matambabro, no more preaching. Mamenga Samunchilo, a damn man, you don't have to come here. A damn you don't need to be sitting here. A damn, I will break the hedge. You don't need to follow error. No. Oba na ma ware me nu asori we enya wasori. Oba na me ni asori ma wo asori we enya wasori. Truth is truth. Sin is sin. Wickedness is wickedness. Righteousness is righteousness. Righteousness exalt a nation. Sin is a reproach to any people. And since the Honorable Education, Deputy Minister of Education is the Honorable, you know I love you with all my heart, no strings attached. Please carry our humble message to the government. We are asking His Excellency, let the system work. The looseness is too much. We are not only looking for a better economy, we are also looking for a system that works, is functional. It works. It's functional. Yeah. We, Opa America Namjina, Ameto Tono say, I can assure you, say, Mempong. Me say what is your deportemia? A Kofi Oduro Ralph. Nothing. Omon Chema Unwi. Yanu ye to be Kemuya. Omon Chema Unwi. Whilst I'm speaking, maybe I've answered my United Kingdom. Now make the research them and they are in the Casamet. When the United Kingdom will be preaching, I come one as again. Sometimes it makes me, when I'm talking like this and I have church members who are part of the system, it breaks my heart. I have police officers here, I have army officers here, I have teachers here, I have nurses here, and it breaks my heart. You know, sometimes I'm speaking about a group of people, but that group of people, you know, you don't know how to, you know, segregate my people from the group, but you are part of group. One more adjoin is going into the gutter, so I don't know how to, you know, separate you from that, and to just tell you repent and come out of the rod. And the other day it was in Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 2 downwards, when he was speaking about Babylonia, and he cried with a strong voice saying, Babylon is fallen, Babylon the great, Babylon kesiana hiase adania umoni na tenabia. It has become, yeah, adania umoni na tenabia, and ya umfina atenaye.
So when it's someone Prophet Kofi Oduro and Ralph the Philippines Abekan so far as a real and live almost gave photo picture me try ever in Penyah Square. Are you concerned? What is your view on that as my viewer? Tell your mom ever comment section. I Penyah Block Media.